Hello, this is Marcus White. This is reaction to I'm suspecting is an alleged lie. Very bad news for the Breakfast Club. I guess they're getting getting put off the air too.
Oh, this is a bit of a random video,
Okay.
but I wanted to do it because
All right, here we go.
I find the conversation very interesting. But basically, the Breakfast Club, which I'm sure we all. Oh, this is a bit of a random video, but I wanted to do it because I find the conversation very interesting. But basically, the Breakfast Club, which I'm sure we all know about, a radio show in America that interviews multiple celebrities based in New York, and they've done so well for the past 10 years,
It's a
exchanging
random
hosts
video.
back and forth. They recently announced a major deal with Netflix. This was around the time where everybody assumed that Charlemagne was going to be fired as a host, it wasn't going to be renewed, and that basically was going to be pretty bad news for him. Unfortunately, or fortunately, however you see him, that wasn't the case, and he was able to renew but have his contract with Netflix, Breakfast Club included. This seemed like great news, fantastic for everybody involved. Juggernaut Netflix, sorry, wants their hands in Breakfast Club. You know, why would they not? The offer was apparently, from what I've heard, huge. It was money they couldn't refuse. Everybody seemed happy. Everybody seemed like they won. Well, unfortunately, that doesn't seem like the case because Jess Hilarious has come to give clarity, but basically, the viewership and the engagement of Breakfast Club on Netflix is significantly down.
I ain't gonna lie, yo, since Breakfast Club been on Netflix, man, our engagement, our people be all the fans that we built up over time, or that they built up. I just got here. That they built up over time on YouTube. Oh my God, they feel neglected because Netflix was like, nope, we want all of it. Y'all can't have no other social media presence, none. So now we gotta find other content to do that can go on.
Style and substance in the GMC.
This was a big mistake that they had made, and they're only realizing now, and they have to carry on the rest of their contract. Everybody from their YouTube base is furious with them that they have suddenly decided to move the entirety of their content just like that to Netflix because they thought that everybody from YouTube would move over to Netflix without understanding and doing the research that YouTube actually made a lot more revenue on an annual
YouTube is
basis,
free.
far more than Netflix has. There's a lot more people on here
Netflix
watching
is
content than on Netflix. And if your subscribers have majority been on YouTube, you've been uploading on here on YouTube, you've got old OG subscribers and viewers that have been watching you for 10 years, and now you've decided to move to Netflix, a lot of people are not going to make that move with you. I don't understand why they didn't realize this. They didn't prep for this. Where is their team? Why did they think this? Probably because of the money that Netflix was offering them. But now it's big issues for them. They're not even allowed to upload a lot of stuff on YouTube. Netflix controls everything. They can't even go on Twitch. They can't even stream certain things. They have to upload on the club's Instagram accounts. They're not allowed to do that without Netflix's approval. Basically, Netflix controls everything. And I think that their lawyers read the contracts. They were happy with it because they thought that their people would move over to Netflix. That's not actually happening. And you can even see on
it's a
anything
monthly
uploaded
fee.
currently on their page on YouTube, everybody is complaining. We're not moving to Netflix. We're not doing that. Like, no disrespect. I'm not downloading Netflix to listen to a podcast whilst I'm in the car. I just don't see myself doing that. And here, I think this is a very big mistake that they have made. They betrayed their old audience and their OG audience who've been with them since the minute they began uploading on YouTube. And if YouTube is making more money, if YouTube is the biggest app right now when it comes to video revenue, far more than Netflix, far more, which might surprise you, but YouTube is still number
He
one,
is
guys.
cold, bro.
Why would you betray that and move to an entire different platform? Because you thought it was big and tough to announce Netflix deal. But really and truly now, Netflix are going to be pissed because the engagement is low. You guys are going to be pissed because you're underperforming. Your subscribers are going to be pissed because they can't catch your content anymore. And they're refusing to go. If you read what people are saying, they are refusing to go over to Netflix. They are refusing to download the app. They don't want to budge and move. A lot of viewers are stubborn.
They
And
might not have
why wouldn't
Netflix.
they be if they are used to
I don't
seeing you
have
on one
Netflix.
platform? And then suddenly you stop 90% of the content that you produce on that platform to move over somewhere else and ask them to do that. Most are not going to do that. They're just going to find different people to watch on that same platform. This should have been common sense. I don't understand where their PR, not even PR, their analysis tech gurus or anybody on their team to say that you should not have taken this deal regardless of how much money is being offered to you. Now they're really upset. Now Jess has even got her own YouTube stint and is focusing on that. And she's letting people know that the engagement is pretty low. I thought that this is a mass failure. I didn't think or understand as to why they would even do something like this. Why would you neglect your followers? And how long is this contract with Netflix? Is it 2 years? Is it 4 years? Is it quite long? Because as far as I'm concerned, you got to fill out that contract. You can't exit that contract. Then you got to pay Netflix the loss. How can you take the money that Netflix has offered you and then leave the contract early on? I'm not saying that they're all going to go broke, because Charlemagne clearly has done very well for himself. He's on multi-podcasts and they all have great followings and they're all doing really well for themselves. I'm not saying they're going to go broke. I'm not saying that they are a failure. What I'm saying is that this was just the wrong move for them to make. It was the wrong move for them to make. I didn't even do an intro to this video, guys. I wanted to just jump into this video because I'm so intrigued when it comes to social media analytics and, you know, people creating coin on social media and business moves, business savvy moves, and when you're offered deals and which if you should take them, if you're not, the impact, the consequences. I just find these conversations quite stimulating. So that's why I've just jumped into this. But yes, hey guys, it's Murad Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Daily and consistent content, continuously giving you content every single day without just hammering in and working 24/7 for you guys every single day. There's no rest. But back to this Breakfast Club mess. I feel like they are all regretting this Netflix deal.
You say what?
Since Breakfast Club been on Netflix, man, our engagement, our people be
Continuously giving you content every single day without just hammering in and working 24/7 for you guys every single day. There's no rest. But back to this Breakfast Club mess. I feel like they are all regretting this Netflix deal.
I ain't gonna lie, yo, since Breakfast Club been on Netflix, man, our engagement, our people be, all the fans that we built up over time.
I missed it
or that
again.
they built up. I just got here. That they built up over time on YouTube. Oh my God, they feel neglected because Netflix was like, nope, we want all of it. Y'all.
No one's doing that for you, bro. You're not that special. Nobody's that special. That's the reality. Nobody's that special to move over to a different platform whilst you've completely abandoned the current platform that you're on. You can't even upload your proper full-length stuff on YouTube anymore. It's all abandoned and blocked. You're not allowed to do that. Netflix basically owns and governs everything that you put out because you decided to go over to Netflix because that's what everybody's doing right now. It's a juggernaut, big platform. All sports now is on Netflix. Everything's on Netflix, which kind of
You say it's a man.
everything being on one platform. I like multiple choices to go to. Like I don't like how would I say, all the a Starbucks, a Costa. Let me go to a coffee shop that is unique to the area that I'm exploring, to the community. Oftentimes, the coffee is actually better rather than going to a specific consumer chain that is the same. That's exactly what it's happening here. The expansion is, quite irritating. So I don't know why Breakfast Club have done this. Nobody has advised them. It's a big kick in the teeth and it has really rubbed everybody the wrong way. As I said, everybody is complaining on their YouTube channel, saying that we are not downloading the app. We are not going to listen to a podcast on Netflix just because some of it. And you know what's funny? Some people are even saying that we have the app. We have Netflix, but we're not used to that. We're used to the bridge that you have created. Why are you making us walk on a separate bridge? That's
You got $25 on you. Tell your mama get back.
gonna be there. Don't worry, I'm gonna walk past the bridge and find a different community to hang with. That's basically what's happening here. Even if those who have the app Netflix still don't want to, they just still don't want to be there. It's just sad, man. It honestly is so sad what they've done. It's a big failure. It's horrific, and I'm just so shocked by it. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe to the channel, comment down below,
so
give
messed
this
up.
video a thumbs up for the algorithm. I would really appreciate it. Send a tip if you guys wish to. There's a $sign there, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.
Okay. So they went to Netflix. I Forgot what I thought was funny. It's, it's just that he has no heart. He has no heart. Like, what? I'm like, okay. They can't post on YouTube? That's messed up. Anyway, let me know what you think. Uh, like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. I said it too quick. Alright. See you next video.